I'm Torrie.
And today we're with...
She has a fashion vice. Nice. Done.
That was a good one.
We hung out.
Okay, do you guys want to say who you are and what you do in the band? Starting with you, I guess.
I have PJ and I have keyboards.
Stan and I play guitar.
I'm Nate, vocals.
Robbie, bass and second vocals.
Chris and I play guitar. Ask us some questions about our band.
Okay, what does music mean to you guys?
Well, everything. Yeah. Everything.
Life, death.
Yeah. It's our livelihood. It's what we chose over jobs, college, girlfriends, social life. A lot of times even family, fun, financial issues. Music to us is like first. It's like top of it.
It's a universal language. You gotta think about it. If you ever run up to anybody and say, hey, do you not like music? Everybody's like, I love music. Are you crazy? Right? So why not make a profession out of something like that? You know, something you don't really love.
I like to think about the songs or music that actually drove you into the music that you do like, and it's something there when a little extra that's there when you know something that it definitely expresses.
Just alive. So I feel like we take too much time for don't have it in our lives. We just don't feel it fulfilled.
We'll move on.
Is there anything fans can look forward to?
Ooh, what do you mean, like an upcoming year, or next week, or tomorrow, or what do you think?
Sooner the better.
Fans can look forward to a music video soon, next couple of weeks, maybe a month or two. A show here in Reno. What else can they look forward to?
Well, I mean, and on top of that, I mean, the music video is going to be super awesome just because we have a lot of friends step up in the local scene and play like a lot of extras and stuff for us this time. It's being shot tomorrow, hopefully we can put together in the month. And then we're playing with the little ships in the alley. That's going to be one of our final shows here for Reno for a while, just because we are actually pulling the plug to go back and write a brand new record for 2014. So come February, we might find ourselves back down in Phoenix, Arizona to record a brand new record.
Who do you guys look up to?
The Contortionist.
Contortionist. Metal bands.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Man, what's just our name from Bob Under
Skid Row.
Let Live.
Steel Panther.
Steel Panther.
Still good.
Straight from the path.
Straight from the path for sure.
Northlane.
That's from outside.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Sirens and Sailors.
Marvin Gaye.
Available.
There we go.
Evergreen Terrace.
Story of the year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Really. Thrice. Can't leave them out.
Anyone, any kind of band who's stood out in their little unique way, we really like bands like that. You know what I mean?
Nicki Minaj. Weezy. Lil Wayne.
Can they sit on the ground for saying that?
No.
Please.
Can't mess with the rap game.
Okay. To change the subject, what is the strangest thing that has happened to you guys before?
Wait, which one?
Do we have to pick up an individual story or?
No, you guys can all say different.
Back in 2011, as far as weather goes, we actually encountered some crazy weather, and it was pretty strange for us because, most of us had never been in hurricane/fire-nado/tornado weather. We were literally getting chased by tornadoes at the whole tour, and that was definitely just one of the strangest things.
Yeah, was that month in February? Or what month was that? When it actually hit like the record top, like all high of like all tornadoes touching down at once. It was like 15 to 21 tornadoes, and that's when we were like in the middle of our tour. And we were supposed to stay in Willoughby, Ohio, and go camp out right where one hit, because where we were there was like super low pressure, and like we were down south before, and it's like super north where Willoughby is from Lancaster. And everyone's like, why is it so high here? Like that's not normal at all. But you can totally feel everything compressing and like just preparing for the storm that happened. But we drove out the night before to West Virginia, and everybody was calling us the next morning just because that's right when we were as when the tornado hit.
Another crazy thing that happened on tour was driving completely coast to coast and having some fans in Baltimore sing our songs back to us as we play when we're 3,000 miles away from home. That was awesome. Strange, very awesome. I mean, we didn't expect that, and we were super surprised to see that our music had made it all the way across the country to a kid now singing back to us on stage. So very cool.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Nothing appropriate.
It has to be appropriate, trust me. Okay, it seems like all you guys have tattoos. Any of you guys don't have tattoos?
I don't.
You don't have tattoos, so this goes to everybody else. What is your favorite tattoo and why?
Mine's just a full sleeve Greek mythology. Thank you. And I was obsessed with Greek mythology in high school, so I just...
I like it. Next.
Mine is a full Mario sleeve. The reason I picked this out is because when I was younger, that was the only time my family actually hung out together. And like it was like just shortly after that, like everybody kind of like disappeared. You know, like I just my mom, brother and sister, gone, dad, everything. So I don't know, just really good times, I guess.
I just have one. It's not anything too like sentimental or anything like that, but it is really cool because it is from a stencil tag artist who is known around the world and no one knows his identity. But his name is Banksy, and he's had a lot of cool things showing up all over the world, and it's just a giant mystery, and I think it's pretty cool. So
Mine are just cliche, as for now, but music means everything to me. So treble clef being my first tattoo, just music, just love for it. I'm so passionate about it. I'll stamp it on me for life.
It's so cliche to give music after your first tattoo. Coming from
Love you.
my first tattoo.
Love you.
Twinsies.
Okay, it's me. Oh, shoot, yeah. Okay,
What is the hardest part about being in a band?
Start with Chris.
Yeah. The hardest part about being in a band is not losing sight of why you're doing it. Through all the money issues and sometimes even friendship issues and the amount of sacrifice it takes on your own personal life to just be able to do this with your 5 friends. It's very hard to determine like what is the best for me in my life and what's best for the band, because you also have some of your best friends invested in this along with a lot of yourself. So it's I think the hardest part is just sometimes deciding the right decisions for your own life and as well for the band and keeping everyone in mind. It's just a constant juggle of money and friendship and time and work, and that's a really good question.
I'll tag on to that.
Yeah, please do.
Well, I mean, we are constantly told no, always. You know, there's never been a point where we've come up on anything easily at all. We worked to the bone for everything we've ever gotten as far as this band has ever made it. And we begged, we pleaded, we just showed up in places, you know, like we just don't care this because it's what we want, you know. And put realistic on it, man. Like my niece was born when we were on tour last, and I've been home for almost a week now. Still haven't even seen her because of like how much work and effort this actually puts in. It takes a toll on that. It's just like your whole personal life is really thrown out the window. So it's like it's tough. You know, you lose a lot of friends, you lose even family over this, but you have to know it's right, I guess, in your words.
Anybody for one whole day, who would you be and why?
Tough question.
I think Michael Starr from Steel Panther.
Can they be dead?
Yes.
I'd be Dimebag Darrell. Just to play guitar like that for an hour would be awesome. Yeah.
I would be LeBron. I'm gonna throw basketball.
Casey picked my favorite team. That one.
Let's say Misha Mansour.
I'd be Snoop Dogg.
I'm sure Dimebag and Snoop Hunk.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
So how did you guys first meet?
That's a big question. That's a big question. I first met Nate in high school our junior year. we started a band, and then we met Robbie
Failed horribly.
and PJ through their band they started, and then our bands kind of mushed together into one, and then we found Stanley in the middle of all that craziness, and he just kind of shredded his way through all of us, and then if you could like wrap it into a bigger picture, all of us were in the music scene, just not in the same band at the same time. So they've all been in bands, we've all been in different bands, and through breakups and finding new members, this is how it stands now. Yeah, that's a tough question.
Like, how much time do you got?
Yeah, that's like
okay.
8 years of
Back in 2007,
changes,
Queen High School.
2006.
2006.
2006.
Okay, how did you guys come up with your band name?
Oh, there it was.
Bullet point?
Yes.
Ex-girlfriends,
Oh.
heartbreak, social status.
Well, more or less, like, when the band got together that time, everybody had a girlfriend that really sucked. And trust me, it wasn't our first thing that kind of leaped into it. Trust me, it wasn't one of those things like, that was it. I was always skeptical on it, which is one of those things. But after a while, it started to make sense for a lot more things. It started kind of like used in sentences, and people just started picking up on it. So we just kind of went with it,
There have been some rumors regarding your lineup. Can you tell us who is legitimately in the lineup?
Yes, and that can add on to the question of how we all met. So we've had quite a few members in Fashion Vice. These are all current members. This is who's going to be on the new album, and we hope to keep it just like this for as long as we can, because we really like this album.
And just for the record, it wasn't like we kicked anybody out or anything. The people that left, they left on their own will. It's just one of those things that we kind of got stuck. And it came down to that point where people started quitting that we wanted to quit. We tried. Like, me and Chris were really like, this is it. This is Fashion Vice, we'll plug, we'll start a new band. And then we started getting, like, a lot of feedback from, like, fans, people around us that were actually part of this for so long, basically telling us that we couldn't quit. And we're like, all right, fine. And then you have people just step up into the roles, and here you go.
Must have been a really good feeling not having people tell you that you quit it.
It's very frustrating at the time, because when you're so set on something and you're ready to move on and have change, and you're dead set on it and you're ready to go, and for it to kind of just crash back on you and realize that this is like, this is something you started, but it's not your choice to finish yet.
Yeah, it made us feel like it was something bigger than who we are. You know what I mean? It's something, and something bigger than us. And it also is nice, Yeah, like you said, it was cool to hear that. It reminded us that this has impacted some lives, and they would be super bummed if they didn't see this around anymore. It was a big factor of either starting a new band or shutting this one down. We decided to stick with it. I think we made the right choice.
We will quit when our fans will allow us to.
Yes.
Okay. What was the defining moment in your life when you knew music was what you wanted to do?
I don't know. When you were born, right? When you just woke up. Just me.
It was at
Just when you wake up?
For me, it was at a band practice, and you can't hear anybody talking, but you look around at your friends as you're playing, and it's like, you just know. You just know. It's just like, this is it right here. Like, look anywhere else with no one else. That's when I knew.
I don't know, just like when I was younger, I always dreamed of like talking to masses, like groups of people, like a lot of them, versus like, one-on-one conversations. But yet, as I was talking to this group of people, like my dreams, I was also having that one-on-one personal conversation feel, So deep down rooted, I always felt like I was supposed to be doing something like this, I just never thought it would come to life into what I was doing, because I never thought in a million years I would be singing in a microphone at all. Like, not at all.
My first time was my first metal show was a Dorsey show, BMW Mall, with Arcadia. He was some random thing I had before Arcadia. But I saw that and just saw the place just get destroyed. I want to be a part of that. That's how.
I want to stop being in the crowd and start playing in the crowd. It's a longer room up there, to be honest.
And you don't get hit.
I was about to say, you probably don't get hit. You guys will be in your hometown. How do you guys stay connected to home when you guys are out? Like on the road?
I think most of us do have like girlfriends that nag at us when we're gone. So I don't think it's like ever possible for us mentally to, we have things too, family say it's your more realistic things that keep you grounded while you're gone. And it's the things like those you miss the most, and you know, I guess you say keep you doing what you're supposed to do out there. You know, like it can be anything from just like your own house. You know, you're sad to say your own toilet. You know, like stupid things like that. They just keep you going because in your mind it like flashes over and over again what you really did this for, because your life is so simplistic, but you're doing something extraordinary. You know, so it really keeps it about the music versus all the partying and all the bullshit. You know, excuse my language.
I guess everybody don't care.
You know, sometimes like, you know, like to add on what you was saying, you know, as far as like the tour life goes, it's definitely not for everyone, but you know, this keeps us going at the same time. Just, you know, knowing that we're blessed to be doing something that a lot of people would love to do. But, you know, so.
Anything else? Do you have any pre-show rituals or such that you do?
Want to see it?
Appropriate? Alright, yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fashion Boys!
Is there a venue that you would do anything to play?
We already did. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
We have a few more.
Yeah, but there's a few more, but this one like hit it on the head for us. Like we were on our last tour and we got to play the Whiskey and Go-Go. You guys know that venue? So for us to be in there, well, most of us, like for me at least, it was an absolute dream come true. You know, you start hitting this peak, like it's called the peak, I guess you would say, in your music career, where things start stopping becoming like starstruck because you start to become like an equal. You know, and that's just one of those things that's just adding under your belt. You know, like you kind of die happy, and there's like a few more bands that I would be able to play with that I'd be like, well, my musical career is complete. Like I've got to play with every one of my favorite bands I've ever looked up to. I've been in every single venue that I've heard about that was notorious, and I've got to play in it. You know, it's just crazy. That was one.
The only ones that there's quite a few that actually have evaded us, but the big ones like Chain Reaction,
Yeah.
Soma, CBGB,
House of
CBGB,
Blues.
if they still
Yeah,
have
House of
shows.
Blues.
Hard Rock.
House of Blues,
Yeah.
yeah. House of Blues.
and yeah, just kind of your big city venues. But other than that, it's
Grand
not.
Theater was tight.
Yeah,
At the GSR, talk about the biggest stage you've ever played on. Like it's like a couple football fields.
it's the biggest. Yeah,
I don't know. All I know is they started their sound
Indoor.
sample. Like we were walking, and then it turned into like a slight sprint because like it was already getting the other because you didn't realize how far away everything really was. You know. But I don't know. I guess we would play in a closet if you asked us to. Like seriously, we just. It's whatever.
Is there any state or town you guys look forward to playing in?
Oh man, which
Yeah,
one?
absolutely.
Like, I would love to go back to Vegas. I loved it. LA was a freaking blast. Bakersfield, amazing. I want to go back to freaking Portland, Oregon. I really want to give Washington a shot. Anything on the East Coast, from Illinois all the way up to Buffalo, New York. I want to finally go down to Florida. I want to see it all, man.
we kind of have like a little thing we like to talk about when we're getting ourselves amped up about our projects and plans. It's just world domination. WD.
Best plan right there.
Yeah,
Remember
world
that.
domination.
Nothing too like Texas. Texas, we're coming.
I was just
We're
gonna say
coming for Texas.
San Antonio, man. I want to play San
For
Antonio.
sure. Windy City.
Windy City.
Do you guys have any musical guilty pleasures or like artists that would surprise people in your playlist?
Right here. I would say probably 90% of the time that we're not playing rock and roll music at my house, you'd probably listen like probably generic rap, you know, like Lil Wayne, Drake, you know, Big Sean, A$AP Rocky, you know, like you freaking name it. That's always bumping at my house for some reason. But hey, I enjoy it, you know, makes the beer go down easier.
Have some Garth Brooks.
Sometimes you don't share it with your band members because they're just like,
Are you sure you don't want to share anything? They're not listening, I promise. You can say.
There's an invisible wall.
And yeah.
Savage Garden.
Hey, we listen to all the
Collective
bands,
Soul.
right? As long as the radio's on, we're good.
What about you guys? You too. I haven't said much this whole time.
Who?
You first. See if you can help.
Earth, Wind, and
Fire
Fire.
out there.
Dr. Torrie.
It's a group called the Jazz Buzz. They're from Australia. It's a 4-piece. It's like chamber music. I guess it's the best way to put it. It's really odd, but I really enjoy it.
Don't do drugs.
It's gonna sound super cliche, but I still like stick to it. I just follow your dreams.
They're not alone. There's a reason we met.
Yeah.
So if they want to reach out to us for anything, please do. You know, because obviously something about our music sparked interest, and you're going through the same things. And trust me, these records that we wrote, there's some that we just weren't okay. You know, like borderline, it was just not okay. So if you're feeling the same way and you're listening to that, it's just getting you by to feel like, you know, you're not alone. Please reach out to us. Reach out to us anytime. Twitter, you'll get me. Facebook, you'll get the rest of the guys. Please, don't hesitate.
What makes you happy is when you live once, what are you gonna do with your life, doing what you want to do?
Wish everyone could have the chance to follow their dreams like we've had the chance. You know, it's like Robbie said, we're not even very religious people, but we are blessed to be able to do this and live into this heavy of a lifestyle. And if anyone has an opportunity to do what they want, by hell, like do it. Because I could not imagine life sitting in my room going, what if, you know what I mean?
That and we love you.
Yes.
All of you. Period.
Okay, so if you guys want to say goodbye to the camera.
Bye, camera.
Whatever,
Bye, camera.
Bye, camera. You've been absolutely delightful.